y'all, it's EJO, BizZNesS. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy my reaction. So what we are getting into right now, some more learning experiences, something new. You know, I like to watch about, people, what they do if they're traveling and just learning about, different cities like in South Africa and all that. So this one right here though, it's a documentary. It's a short documentary. It's called Why European Tourists Are Visiting South African Slums. Why? That does sound dumb as shit. But anyways, let's see this. It makes no sense. I don't, whatever. All right, anyways, let's go. And before I started, only reason why it says it makes no sense is because, like a lot of people, they hear all these rumors about, oh, going to South Africa, oh, it's hella dangerous, oh, I'm gonna get robbed. So, I don't know, it sounds hella stupid. It's like what? Why do what people want to come to, you don't hear nothing about that. Why people from overseas want to come to America to come to the hood, So, I don't know. Anyways, let's check this out though, y'all. I'm really interested in this. See if I'm gonna see some dumb stuff, all right? But I think it's gonna be interesting though.
Cape Town is one of South Africa's biggest tourist destinations.
In Cape Town again? Damn! What's up with this, man? I swear, man, I've done like a couple documentaries and it's been in Cape Town. Like what, Cape Town? I don't get it, man. Only reason why I'm saying that is because they look at what he was just saying about the tourists. That's true, man. But it's all right. This is basically what I'm saying. How when I was like Cape Town again, is because it seems like so many times I watch stuff for like South Africa. It seems like the bad stuff, like little bad things, it's like they always take me to Cape Town, And I never check where I'm going to look at first because it's going to be all BS, I don't want to look at something and just know what they're doing. But anyways, let's get at this. Said they in Cape Town. Let's
go. And there's a lot to do here. But if you get tired of the hiking, the wine tasting, and the beach resorts, you can go see a slum.
That's the house was built long time ago, my friend, as you see. It's more developed, it's where the apartheid guys, they come and settle there.
So you're talking about this is where the apartheid government,
they stay here somewhere.
So white people?
Yes.
Mzulumbeni meets his tourist clients, mostly Europeans, at an upscale Cape Town mall. 10 minutes later, they're in a slum.
Really are just walking.
All right, I just paused it right here because, my opinion, I don't think this is cool. And why I'm saying that, because it's like what you're going to the slums, what you're treating the hood, like, oh, I want to see something, like it's just something magical, like it's like everybody loves being there, because I'm sure most of the people that live in the hood, or I guess what the slums, they don't like it. So it's like, it seems like it's like a factionation. No, a factionation. It's something they thrive on. I don't know. It's something they, what I mean? Just try to look at some like in a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're fascinated with all this, all right? So I'm done talking. I'm going to finish after this talking, all right? Because I paused too much. Let's enjoy this, y'all, all right?
Through somebody's neighborhood right here.
It's like that.
These townships are directly connected to the history of apartheid, when the government forced non-white people out of the cities and into ghettos.
We're just walking into people's houses.
Today, South Africa is still extremely segregated, and more than 50% of the population lives below the poverty line. The brochures for township tours like Mzu's advertise this as a way to see the real South Africa, and they bring multiple groups of foreigners here every day.
This whereby we call Smiley, Smiley.
Smiley?
Yeah, Smiley.
All right, I just paused that, okay? I know I said I'm going to keep going. I don't think I can do something like this, man. I can't say I won't, like, cause you know, if I go out there, it's like you never know, but I don't think this isn't cool, man. In my opinion, I don't think that's cool. And what, just like how he said, man, we're just going into people's houses, like, let me know if you guys think I'm over exaggerating. If you guys think like, man, you tripping, like it's not that big of a deal. All right.
Called smiley because if you put in the fire, the muscle strings, the muscles. You're welcome to have a seat, guys. You're welcome to have a seat, guys. You're welcome to have a seat, guys. So, Malum. Over here, guys, we have this house here. This house here is a shebeen. A shebeen is informal bar. If there is a newborn child in the family, we brew the traditional beer to welcome the child to the ancestors. To prepare this beer, it takes about 3 days.
How is it? Before you take tourists into people's houses, I'm guessing you're asking them, hey, is it okay if I take people to their house? You don't ask?
I don't ask. I don't ask. I just go to any house, they allow me.
When all these tourists come through here, come through Langa, come through your neighborhood, how do you feel about that?
I feel right, so because they contribute to us, you see. They donate, we like that, but they take pictures without us, without permission of us, you see. We are not animals, we are the human beings, you see, so.
Mzu employs 6 people in the townships.
And then over here, there's a lovely activity.
He always stops by local gift shops and encourages people to buy things.
Thank you. Yeah.
And some tourists also donate money. But most of the roughly 500,000 residents of the townships he visits on these tours are just part of the scenery.
Okay, guys, our next stop is going to school. Cool beans, cool bananas.
Mzu grew up in Kailicha Township, and he attended this school when he was a kid. And now it's a regular stop on his tours.
Oya baba. Oya baba. Okay, guys, you can sit anywhere you like. I can take a lovely picture with them as well. They say cool bananas. Let's say if you really want to show, if you're happy and you know.
You were in the big group of kids?
It was so nice.
Did you like it?
Yes, I like kids.
Is that kind of what you were hoping to be able to do, is come and play with kids?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So now you have a
We
picture?
stay here and play with kids. Just touch them. That's, in Switzerland, you can't touch kids.
Why you just want to
I think I
touch
felt
kids like
uncomfortable. It sort of feels like it's almost poverty porn.
Exactly.
There's something that feels a little bit exploitative about it as a tourist.
If there was no poverty as well, I would do the township tour. Because the culture, my friend. I don't sell the poverty, I sell the culture. You can take the poverty away, have a fancy houses, whatever, but I will do the township tour.
But for a lot of tourists, it really is the poverty that they're here to see. What made you decide you want to go on a township tour?
Well, I wanted to do the whole process of discovering Africa as well, and South Africa, all the story, apartheid and everything. Township is part of it. I think I realize now that where my mom was living in Senegal was about the condition people live here in the township. Every tourist should come here at least one day if they come to South Africa, because otherwise they don't know what's going on.
Why did you want to do a township tour?
To show him real life.
Yeah, to show him where the most of the people live in South Africa. So waterfront is funny for one day, but it's not Africa.
Foreigners who come on these tours are willing to see what's going on in South Africa in a way that a lot of South Africans aren't. But even the tours only go so far.
How do you decide how much to tell them about apartheid?
Okay, you don't need to tell too much about the history. You need to be very, very smart. Don't traumatize your guest, but just give them the reality. Because if you say this here was something, this we were killed, there was like this, and then some of them, my friend, they end up, you're traumatizing them. Tourists, number one, they come for holiday. They come to for holiday. They want to enjoy the experience.
It seems like more than a foreigner coming in and learning about South Africa, who really should be knowing about the realities in the townships, is South African. You talk to people in Cape Town and they've lived there their whole life. They've never been to Langa. They've never been to Khayelitsha. They've never seen it.
I make a research about that, my friend. You can go anywhere in the world. I'll go to USA, my brother. I'll go there with a place we never go. Most of us, what we do is we ignore our places.
Seeing the problems in your own backyard.
Exactly. Yeah. That's nature, my friend.
Wow, that's interesting. I feel just like what that guy was saying, how he was just basically saying how he felt uncomfortable, you know, just being around that, because it's just like, and then how he said how they just go to he just goes to people's houses without asking them. That's crazy, man. And I understand what that lady was saying, you know, how they wanted to show him how, you know, Africa is, how there's a certain side of it. Like, you know, I completely understand that. But, yeah. Oh my gosh. They wouldn't let that shit slide out here in America. Couldn't do that. Where people from out of the country, they could be interested in America, but they damn sure ain't taking people to the hood, and people damn sure ain't letting you come up in there. So what, people want to go to what, LA, to New York, Detroit, you know, they got the hoods in Miami and Texas, what, down south, New Orleans. Nah, they ain't letting people just go in like that, you know. But just like he said, it's just like I said, I understand what, you know, the guy was saying, you know, like just to give him the realization of how, you know, life isn't like glorified like everywhere, but like just like what that guy said, he's like, we're not animals, you know, taking pictures. He's like, we're not animals, like that's the truth. Like, I understand how he's saying, like, you know, people that'll donate, you know, they'll help out and all that with people, but it's like, shit, man, I swear if I went to something like that, I would want to have a lot of money and just to give people money out like that, because that's crazy. Just going to people's house without asking them. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Let me know if you guys know anybody that's did that before. Let me know if somebody came to your place and did that. I'm really curious about that. So everybody out there in Cape Town, and let me know, y'all, because I'm very curious about this. Please talk to me about it. All right, y'all, we up out here.